Okay, saw that Desantis, yes, the governor fool of Florida, the resident fool, is over there saying, yeah, all of Florida's problem is because of the immigrant workers, farm workers. Well, there aren't that many in Florida. Most assuredly not down by Broward where I live. Okay? Not by Broward, not by Disney World and all that, Orlando and Tampa. Always trying to bamboozle the people, Okay. So what I got with this first was Sun, which is usually, a good card. And we've got the book, information that he's out there touting for the administration, okay? So he's out there giving this word, it's not because he went to the beaches, it's due to the immigrants that are here, all of those immigrants, Mexicans and stuff. They're the ones that did it, okay? Blame them. But it's not because I opened the beaches and everybody went there. Not me. It's just those Mexicans. They all carried that disease with them and everything. He is just so bad. Yeah. And he thinks that he is strong. He's looking for his ship to come in. And that's my card for the Russia deals. He's somewhere in this mix as well. Yeah, happy merchant. Okay? So he's had some deal going somewhere. Oh, don't forget the Russian mafia is down in sunny Isles. Okay? So he wants to act like he's, large and in charge. And I'm going to try to move this from there to better waters because this is a little bumpy ride. Okay? So I'm going to tell him I'll go out and party hardy. Okay? But, there's going to come... That's my card for investigations. Investigations, looking into what he's trying to get away with. Somebody's going to be looking into him. Ooh. I don't usually pull him upside down, but this one is upside down. He's going to lose his opportunities that he's had. He thinks by doing this, he's going to pull the wool over the eyes and get something. He's going to lose it. Here we come again. Either the courts or it's a strong woman or strong emotional pull to go looking into these things. This is an internal thing where we're going to start to go after him. This could also be the House. It could be this House. It could be Pelosi. Okay. But, there's somebody there that's a spy, somebody that's in the thing that's looking into it. He may have to walk away. Okay? He may have to walk away because rapidly, they're looking into it. And his lies and his propaganda that he's put out there that is now causing, again, more problems. Somebody's going to come up to be speaking about it. Okay. Again, we have them trying to, could be the virus trying to keep a lid on it, because this is not going to go well. They need to get some balance here. They need to get some balance. In order to do that, they may have to carry a big stick and club him over the head. Yeah, they got to move this forward. They've got to move this forward. They've got to take charge and take control. Okay. Okay. And again, this is White House drama. They want to tie him up. They want to get rid of Trump. Okay? So they can slow this down. So they're working on something behind the scenes. Okay? They want to get it here as fast as they can. Oh, you know what? I never saw this before. They want to get as fast as they can for transformation. There's little butterflies on there. Want to transition, because they're looking at the people that are involved in this drama. Maybe payoffs they've taken. Okay. And also that they're giving very little back to the people. So we need to get a victory in place. Okay. So, Desantis wants to open the beaches, blame it on immigrant workers, and thinks it's going to magically go away. It's not. And they were saying today that that Florida may be the new epicenter. Okay? So this fool DeSantis is out there trying to spin it and say, oh, it's not because of what I did, opening the beaches and stuff. It's the immigrant workers. Okay? Yeah, he may have a little bit of luck somewhere, but traveling, and it has to do with his job, his standing. Yeah, going into clouds, going into this is not going to bode well. I think that where the ship is going maybe is to connect it with the White House and the things that they're doing and the pandemic spreading like wildfire. Okay. So this is going to put a damper on him because of the health of people. Okay. Might cause a damper to his health as well. But no, I think it will be a lot of new cases of, I think it will be a lot of new cases of the virus coming just out of control. Okay. So that's not good, but it might force them to start to take action against Trump, against DeSantis, against these governors that are just opening things too early and then turning a blind eye and say, well, I don't see any. What are you talking about, a spike? I don't see a spike. And do like Trump's brilliant idea, just don't test people and then we don't have a virus, okay? Just say it's the flu. And a mild case of the flu. Meanwhile, people are needing ventilators everywhere and they're not getting it. And he's saying everybody that needs a ventilator wants one, has one handy. No, they don't. So big, huge spikes are coming. In Florida. Oklahoma's going to have another big one. And they had a map out there yesterday. They saw that, a lot of the West Coast is having more big spikes and a lot of the East Coast. Where I'm at, we're not having big spikes, but we've got, I haven't checked into what's going on with Navajo. I don't know whether they're counting them or not, because Native American reservations are supposed to be basically their own, they have their own government system, okay? So maybe Trump is not counting all those, even though they are a part of the United States. They are a sovereign nation, is what it says. Yet, and I love that. How can you have a sovereign nation, yet you have the U.S. government dictating what you can and cannot do in a sovereign nation. And as a sovereign nation, they say, well, we don't have to repair your roads. We don't have to put in lines for water. We don't have to help you with sewage. We don't have to help you with anything. You're a sovereign nation, okay? You're a sovereign nation. Yeah. But, the worldview of what's going on, there's a little matter called the truth and the standing and the, energy that they put out to do basically nothing. Not much for the Native American population, okay? They've got a story to tell, okay? And it's about death that's plaguing them now. We want some justice, okay? They want some justice, and they deserve justice, okay? We don't want any more barking mad at the moon drama. We've had enough. We deserve to have a little something, a little affluence somewhere, okay? Just balance things for a change, okay? They've been juggling it for years, okay? They want to keep up their identities, their spirituality. Let's go back and look at the treaties which the U.S. has written out and violated time and time again, causing a lot of pain to indigenous people, okay? They had to put up with a lot of drama. A lot of things have been thrown their way, okay? And now they want to see things finally move forward, which you can't blame them, okay? We're part of the America too. And we need a victory. Okay, we need a victory. So they need to get someone in the next administration in there that's going to help them to put in roads, to put in basic things. Water, some roads. There's a lot of things that are needed, okay? And the government turns a blind eye until it wants something, and then they try to snake the lands. Trump has been trying to privatize. He wanted to privatize the reservations, okay? Take it away from them entirely. Although they really don't have it. This is your land, but you're not allowed to build on it. This is your land, but we can take the mineral rights. This is your land, so we're not helping with anything. Okay? This catch-22 has to end. Okay? You can't tell them they're a sovereign nation and then demand things back. Demand this and demand that. Okay? They need to be recognized. I think they need to look at the old treaties that they had that were broken, okay? Because it's time for the worldview. It's time for some truth to come out. about what's happened, and it's time for them to have some victory. Okay, it's time. Long past due. Long past due. I hope in my lifetime I can see a Native American president. Okay. There should be. This was their land to begin with. Okay. Should be a Native American president. They would kill that before it began. Yeah, put a rest to it. So that's not going to happen anytime really soon. Still too much prejudice. Yeah, we need to get some rules and things changed. Congress needs to make some new rules. They need to investigate deeper the inequalities and the things they've done to the Native Americans. Okay, in the name of religion, in the name of... They tried to take away their language, their culture, their religion, everything from a long time ago, starting from past long time ago. Okay? It's time to shed some light on it. It has not been a happy adventure for these people. They're just trying to juggle what little they have. Okay? And we need to have radical change. And now they're facing death. They're facing death, and we need to have some radical change. Okay. It's time. It's time. Okay. You know, people have this wrong idea that every native nation has casinos and is making a lot of money. There are some that do have that. They don't need the help of the government. But there are many more that did not sell out. They said, no, this land is sacred and we're not going to have this on here. And you've got to have respect for that. Okay? But no, they don't respect it. They're still trying to find a way to land grab and get the mineral rights from the Native Americans. Okay? And because it's so poor around there, and they say it's a sovereign nation, so we can't have any businesses there, we can't have any, you're not allowed to build, you're not allowed to own, you're not allowed, okay, but you're a sovereign nation. Think about that. Think about that. How would you like all your land taken and they give you a little parcel and they say, this is your port and you are a sovereign nation, you have nothing to do with the U.S., so we don't have to do roads, we don't have to do anything for you, okay? But we're going to tell you, you cannot build on there, you cannot do anything with the land. And if we want to come in and we find minerals there and we want to take it, we're going to take it. And no, you get nothing, okay? Think about that. Okay? And they're owed also, not only the persons of color that were slaves, they were also Native Americans, again, children taken from them, trying to get rid of their language, trying to, they deserve an apology, huge apology from the government. And they deserve to have some help, some reparation there as well. Okay? Because their lives matter too. Black lives matter. Red lives matter. Okay? White lives matter. Doesn't matter what color you are. It still matters. Okay? So we need to have some changes. And the only way it's going to happen is to vote this fool out and to get in not only presidency, but the Senate and the Congress. We need to have people in that we can get things done. Unlike we had Mitch McConnell there that stopped everything. He said nothing's going to get passed. Okay? We've had enough of this heartbreak with this fool here. Okay? This is the Republicans. It's time for them to go. And after this, they're going to have, like I said, they need a new party. Because Trump has trampled this. Some of the Republicans have left the party because of Trump. Okay? Too many things have been going on under the surface that's not known. Dirty things that need to be taken care of. Yeah, tower moment. It's time. Okay, the Republicans are disintegrating from the top down. They need to do something that's more in alignment with American values. Okay, rather than Russia. Okay. Oh, how does that keep turning around? They turned it back around. It's back. Okay. Need to take away their opportunities. Turn it around again. Okay. If you want to make money and be affluent. Okay. There's a burden that's being carried by a lot of people. And you can't keep giving them piddly bits of nothing and making them sit there and beg for it. Okay, this has to change. Okay? This needs to come to an end. You can't keep treating people like you have been. There needs to be some more cooperation. Okay? Understanding of people. Give them some opportunity. Begin to give them an opportunity. You know, start caring for people. Have a heart for a change. Okay? We need somebody in there that's got a heart. Okay? You know, people look down on the indigenous because there are so many that are doing alcohol and drugs now. That have lost their pride, lost their, and it's, if you go there and you have a heart from it tears at your heart to see them, sitting there drunk, and just having nothing. But there's nothing on the reservation. There are no businesses. Okay? What are they going to do? Things need to open up. They have to have a way that they can make money, that they can have some pride in themselves. Okay. I mean, when I was there this last year, one guy came up and wanted money, and he's just going to go do alcohol. I said, you're better than that. Aren't you better than that? And he thought about it. He said, yeah. Okay. Get your pride back. Okay. Be a Navajo. Be of the people. Dinan, the people. Okay. This goes for all races and all, be a person that can have standing, but they all need to have opportunity. You can't close the door on all opportunity and then look down on them. That's got to stop. It's got to stop. There is so much that could have been learned from Native American because they take care of the land. The land is part of their spirituality. They are connected. They are part of it. And they know you give back when you take out. You can't just keep taking and taking and taking until it has nothing left. Okay? If the white man would have learned that, they wouldn't have been destroying this land. They wouldn't be doing fracking. They wouldn't be allowing waste products to go into the ocean. They wouldn't be, all these things that they're doing. Okay? Toxic waste. And they put it where it's running under the ground and I've gone through places and said this is all toxic waste here. Okay. They're killing the land. And killing the land is killing the people. They need to wake up. And the more of these violations they're doing to the earth, the more we're going to have natural disasters. We're going to have more global warming. We're going to have more earthquakes. We're going to have more fires. Okay? And yes, I blame the white men, mostly the big business people that don't care. They've got more wealth than they could ever use in 10 lifetimes. And yet they're still so greedy, so vacant. Okay? They need to get a soul. Really, they're soulless. They don't have a spiritual self. They don't. If they did, they couldn't do what they're doing. Okay? So again, this has gone off in another direction. That's all they have lately. It's been okay, But yeah, there are things we need to do, and we need to start doing them rapidly if we're going to get things turned around. Okay. So let's hope that changes start coming in, and that these people can be reached and educated. They may have PhDs, I don't care how many things they have, but they're not educated. Okay? They may have a lot of book learning and can parrot this and parrot that, but they don't have a soul, they don't have a spirituality, they don't have a connection. They've lost it somewhere, they've sold out. And we need to get them back to where they have a connection. Connection with Great Spirit, a connection. I don't care if you want to call Allah, I don't care what you want to call God. There's only one Spirit that subdivides, okay, then keeps dividing further. Okay, so I don't care what you want to call it. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change what Spirit is or what Spirit does. But people need to get back to have a soul, to be human, part of the human race, not white, not black, not red, not, I don't care, green, purple, I don't care, part of the human race. We're all on this planet. We should be one tribe that's subdivided, okay? One tribe of humanity, okay? And then the subdivisions should be cherished, they should be celebrated, okay, for their differences, and accepted rather than fought against. Okay. Mine is right and yours is wrong, and you have to do this way, and we're going to fight if you don't. Really, how petty, how childish, how stupid. We need to come back and, like Dina says, we are the people. We're the people. Okay? Let's expand that tribe to all of us. We are the people. Okay? We all have skin. We all have breath. We all have, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth. Okay? We all have feelings. We all have senses. We need to understand that mankind all have similar wants, similar goals, similar, okay, and recognize that. And not try to trample somebody to get higher, okay? That doesn't work. So anyway, love and light to everyone. Please be safe and be well out there. I will see you online.